I survive 100 days of hardcore Minecraft before 1.18 update comes out. I have 1 week, that includes the day it comes out, to survive 100 days of hardcore Minecraft. This is my first time doing this, so my main goals are to defeat the big three: the Ender Dragon, the Wither, and the Guardian. Will I survive and accomplish my goals, or fall into a spider pit and die? Watch and find out. This took a lot of time to do, so it would mean a lot to have you guys support this video by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. And if this video does get enough support, I may continue doing more of 100 days. Hey yo, what's up, big man? Oh, it's time to watch review? Alright, well that settles it. This is 100 days, 1 week before 1.18 update comes out. For the first 15 days, I actually streamed it and it was lots of fun. So if you have time to watch the live stream, I highly recommend it. I opened the world and before our very eyes, thank God it was actually a decent scene. I had a Badlands or Mesa, Savannah, Plains, and a desert in the area. It was glorious. And as anyone who starts out in the world, they chop down a tree with their somehow mighty fist and make their first wooden pickaxe. Usually after making the stolen tools, you just kind of chuck away the wooden tools into a sad, lonely hole to rot. But my chat and I had enough. I decided this wooden pickaxe is going to be one of the many buddies in this video, and the gods told me his name. Bean. That's right, Bean. Me and Bean against the world. Right, Bean? Yeah, okay. Anyways, it was not long before I started getting iron things and found a ravine. On day 2 and 3, I continued exploring the ravine. I thought I hit the jackpot of all streamer loot, but realized I literally found anything but diamonds. I mean, seriously. I found emeralds, which is supposed to be like one of the rarest ores in the overworld, and found a mine shaft. Later on day 3, I decided to start looking for a village. And guess where it was? I found it. Yeah, in the desert. And that's not all I found. Yeah, before diamonds. And I'm on day 3 already. Oh, that? We don't talk about that, Being day 4 and 5. Nothing much really important happened. I just went to go back to get my stuff at the old cave and build a wall in the village. Yup, a whole wall. Big brain, isn't it? Bean, don't you dare say anything. Day 6, I decided to make a cobblestone generator because why not? Plus, I mean, I don't like mining underground anyways, but will I use it? Maybe. Day 7, I continue expanding the ball. Day 8, I made some crops and built 8 pens for some potential animals to slaughter. I mean, to love and care for. Yeah. Day 9, I built the portal to the nether. Really never went inside to look for the fortress until like loads of day later. Also, this is a day where me and my chat were deciding on what to name the iron golem, and the chat decided, drum roll please, Big Man. Yeah, we're very proud of that name. I just love it. It just fits in very well. Day 10 to 12. To start out the day, one of my mods, CG, wanted me to name him after a chicken, so I did. CG the chicken and Big Man are best friends forever. Also on this day, I actually tried to tame a cat. I used to be big pro at taming cats, but somewhere along the years I most likely forgot the methods of taming one, so here's me struggling and failing. Finally, at the end of the night of day 12, I made a classic villager breeding farm. On day 13, I went out and scavenged throughout the land, going days without drinking water or eating food. Finally, found some cows and pigs to take home to slaughter. to love and care for. Yeah. At the end of the night, I walked out of the house and saw a giant horde of zombies right by the villager breeding farm. I was very intimidated at first, but at the end of the day, they're actually really easy to take care of. Day 14, I went out of the town to find a wolf and to tame it. It literally took me until almost night time to find one, but it was worth it. As well as that, I built CG, the chicken, his own pimp coop. Day 15, I decided to take this day to go mine for diamonds again, but I found the glorious mine shaft, literally scraping the crumbs of the streamer loot for this, honestly. Like, diamonds who? Who needs diamonds anyway? Day 16 to 18, I believe it was time to build a storage room, seeing how much clunked up all my junk is. At the end of day 18 to 19, I started to expand the wall even more. I mean, at this point, it just seems like I'm making space enough for a whole town. Same thing with day 20, routine stuff. Expand the wall, breeding animals, replace the crops, etc. On day 21, this is where it picks up the pace. I started making a villager trading hall to day 23. By the end of day 23, my life flashed before my very eyes. I decided it was a great idea to start adventuring into the mines, to the mine shaft to get chests and ores. This is what happened. Yep, I have gotten myself into a sticky situation. My spider senses are tingling. Okay, I'll stop making puns. But do I get out of here alive? That's $1 million question. Let's see. Yup, literally had a whole plan before this moment, and this creeper actually helped so much you have no idea. This whole thing was just beautiful, I swear. Never again I am going to this mineshaft. I just have trust issues with the floor now. On day 24, I decided to take this whole day to go mining past the mineshaft because I don't want to lose this gold already to get ores. Mostly coal, but hey, if I do find some diamonds, that'd be great. Spoiler alert, I did not get diamonds. Day 25 and 26, I went out to check out the witch hut and found the most cutest black cat ever. I just had to quickly get a lot of fish, and this cat really decided to eat half of what I got in order to tame her, kind of like my cat in real life. The rest of 26 and 28 or more, I grinded and created a iron farm. Fun fact, while making this 100 days, I have been in my chair for like about 5 hours per day, and I think my cat got tired of it, so she decided to turn off my PC. Yeah, literally 3 to 5 hours of recording of day 28 to 38 is gone from my OBS. But thank God I had replay mod for just in case she did that again. But yeah, pretty much during the 27 to 33, I started making and finishing the iron farm. Day 44, I started grinding to get cobblestone for the mob XP. 35, while mining for cobblestone, I actually found diamonds. Let's go. And then until day 39, I continued building the XP farm and finally finished it on day 40. Day 41, I ventured into the nether to find the nether fortress. If you haven't watched my early Minecraft streams when I first did my single player hard mode world, I hate the nether with a passion, so this is totally fun. On day 42, I finally found another fortress. Let's go. At the end of that day, I made a small tunnel to the fortress directly towards the blaze spawner and ran off because I don't want to die there when I'm so close to getting the Eye of Enders. Day 43, I went back to the overworld to go to the balance to get gold. I actually found this but like in the Mesa or Badlands, they actually have more access to gold than any other biome, and also mine shafts on the surface too, which I think is really cool. I actually had no idea why. I haven't heard and seen about this for so long, honestly. At the end of the day, just like diamonds, I didn't find any gold. So yeah, after that failed attempt, I brought the villagers up to the trading hall for trades. This continued until day 46. Day 46, I almost lost Marley to a whole piston. I was so worried for her. Thank God she was okay. The rest of this day 248, I focus on the villager farms and getting emeralds and enchantments for the bosses. Late day 48, I got my gold at the moment, and I went to the nether to trade with the piglins, hoping to get fire resistance for the blazes. Luckily, I got them by day 49. I went to the nether fortress, fought the blazes, and oh my god, I was actually trembling at the end of this, and I almost died because I didn't realize my time limit on the fire resistance was up, but thank god I came back with success. I decided to use some of the blaze powder for the cleric so I can easily get and safely get ender pearls in the overworld instead of the nether. But later on at the night, while moving villagers to the trading hall, this happened. Marley the black cat died from drowning because I wasn't looking. I knew I should have gotten her swimming lessons. Was that too soon? Anyways, on day 50 to 52, I grinded again for blaze powder and had enough for the end pearl to use. At the end of day 52 to the end of 55, I spent having a whole routine getting wood for sticks, trading sticks for emeralds for ender pearls. Day 56, I made enough ender pearls to travel to find out where the stronghold was. During this adventure, I found 2 villages. They're pretty close to me, which is pretty awesome. And I actually found my first ever desert temple. There was not any good loot in it, but loot that I probably need in the future, so I go ahead and grab them. At last, I found the area where the stronghold must be at, but of course it had to be on a desert hill, so it'll take a while to dig down. Day 57, I went back home to get started on getting gear for the bosses, and went on till day 60. Day 60, I am getting to the point where I am able to start making potions and making trades cheaper. But for that to work, I need to get nether warts. Yeah, you see where I am going with this. Back to the nether we go. Day 61, after stealthing my way to the fortress, I managed to get nether wart. But of course, with my scraps, the crumbles on the bottom of the cake pan of streamer luck, there was a blaze spawner and a blaze in the way of my goal. So I did what anyone else would have done. Build, block, and hit easy, yeah. After getting my prize, I hurried back home and continued doing my normal routine of getting potions and enchantments. From the night of day 61 to 71, all I've been doing is making the trades cheaper, getting potions and enchantments set up for the Ender Dragon at the moment. And during the night, without even sleeping, my god, there were so many phantoms. All I'm hearing is this. Every night. Day 72 to 73, I expanded the trading hall with more villagers and for more enchantments, although I am getting a little risky because the trading hall is getting closer to the villager farm. So at a certain point, I'm gonna have to do the other side instead of this side, but probably will do that in the next 100 days. Day 74, I went back to the iron farm and it broke again. Though I now figure out how to fix it. Guys, if you ever make a AFK iron farm in Java Edition, make sure to put a little bit of space below the bed so that the villagers have a place to reset after being scared. Otherwise, they'll probably get so sleep deprived that they don't even know their bed is bed anymore to sleep on. On day 75 to 78, I continued again with the villager trading hall, getting the rest of the enchantments I need for the Ender Dragon as well as potions along with it. On day 79, I started making a new path and making the trading hall a little neater and nicer to look at while waiting for more trades in. Later on the day, I finally started adding enchantments to the diamond armor and I felt invincible, like nothing can hurt me anymore. On days 80 to 83, I added more enchantments to prepare for the other two bosses, the Wither and the Guardian. For the Wither, I just need Smite 5 and Blast Protection. As for the Guardian, whew, there's so much more, but it's gonna be worth it at the end, that's for sure. Day 84, I started fixing the villager breeding farm. I think it's also because they are so sleep deprived as well. They had to protest against it, so I gave them beds to sleep on. They were actually happy and it worked. At the end of the day to 85, I got the potions for both of the bosses. Day 86, there was only a couple of enchantments I needed to get from the librarians, and luckily later that night I finally got the rest I needed. Day 87, I got all the 3 bosses, enchantments, and potions needed to defeat them in these chests. I just need to start putting the enchantments together with the armor and bam, we're just ready to go ahead and kill the Ender Dragon first. Alright, I forgot, I still need to get water breathing for the Guardian and with the skeletons for the Wither, of course. Thank you, Being, for reminding me. Speaking of gathering Wither skulls for the Wither, on day 88 I went to the Nether to get the 3 skulls. This went on till day 90. On day 90 I finally got my first one, but since it was taking so long to get these skulls with my unlucky streamer loot, I decided to focus on killing the Ender Dragon and the Guardian first. So on day 91 to 92, I grabbed my gear and made my way to the Dragon's Realm, the end. I put in the Eyes of Ender to their designated spots and went into the portal. There I drank my potions, readied my bow, and destroyed all of the healing crystals. Then it was an easy breeze. I finally got the last hit and grabbed the egg. At the end of day 92 and to 93, I ventured out to get pufferfish and to try it for an advantage against the Guardian. On day 94 to 96, once I was ready, I traveled over 3,000 blocks to the monument. This actually was very intimidating and fun at the same time. Like that feeling you get on your very first night when you start playing this game, just to hide in some small dirt hole, but in underwater. But by the end of day 96, I defeated all the 3 Guardians and went back home to put it beside the egg. On day 97 to 98, I hurried back to the Nether to try again with the Wither skulls. I just need 2 more and that'll be it, fingers crossed. By the afternoon of day 98, I finally got the 2 Wither skulls and hurried back home to prepare for the fight. On day 99, I was ready and went back to the end. If you know, you know. This is literally the easiest thing in order to kill the Wither, and literally won in probably under a minute. After doing my victory dance, I went back home and put the Nether Star next to the 2 bosses and danced beside them in happiness. I decided to sleep the night away because I pretty much deserve sleep after doing all that for 33 hours of this, like in real life. It's crazy. Day 100, the last day. I took it all in. From where we first were to now, so much has changed. Most of us survived except for Marley, but that's okay. She'll be in our hearts forever. Hello my fools! We are on day 100. This is actually live on the day. Oh my gosh, it's been a wild ride, guys. 33 hours. 33 hours. Not straight, but it kind of feels like it. If I didn't show it in the video, guys, I was literally finished with the bosses for the Guardian and the Ender Dragon, I think. It was either one or the other. But yeah, I left this door open. I was checking on like my chest and everything, and then a creeper shows up and I almost lost everything that quick. So yeah. Good thing I had my shield there to protect me, otherwise I would have been a goner. This was actually my first time defeating 3 of the Guardians ever on Minecraft. Even though I played Minecraft ever since 2012. But yeah, it's first time for everyone, am I right? We did it, guys. The goals I wanted to have set for this 100 days, we actually finished it. Now, this may not be once and last 100 days I do. I was thinking of making this into a series, but this actually took a lot of work to do, so it would be highly appreciated for you guys to leave a like and comment down below. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell icon to know when I'm going to stream or upload next. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. This was I Survive 100 Days in Hardcore before 1.18 update comes out. Goodbye.